This weekend you're catching two of the strongest legendaries in the game, but only one gives you an extreme advantage at every major event. Let's go over which origin form is actually better, Palkia or Dialga. Origin Form Palkia and Origin Form Dialga are coming back to Pokemon Go for 6 hours during the Ultra Unlock Raid Day. This event starts Sunday, August 10th at 11 a.m. and goes to 5 p.m. local time.
We have some incredible bonuses. 5 additional free raid passes for a total of 6. The remote raid pass limit has been increased to 20. An increased chance of encounter shiny Dialga and Palkia in their origin forms, typically 1 out of 10. 1.5 times XP from raid battles, and an increased chance to get rare XL candy from in-person raids for trainers level 31 and up. And there's also an event ticket for $4.99 that we highly recommend everyone get. You're going to be getting 8 additional raid passes, so a total of 14 raid passes. Then you are guaranteed 1 rare XL candy for every origin form Dialga or Palkia that you catch. That is a bonus that we only get during the Ultra Unlock Raid Days, so take advantage of that. This is one of the best bonuses on a raid day that you can get, and you're going to probably want that rare XL candy for your Eternatus. You get 3 times XP from raid battles and 2 times Stardust from raid battles as well.
The best thing about these Pokemon are their adventure effects. You may catch an Origin Form Dialga with Roar of Time. You may catch an Origin Form Palkia with Spacial Rend. These moves are exclusive and you cannot teach them with a Charge TM or even an Elite Charge TM. You have to catch them with that move to use that adventure effect. And it's even better to get a shiny one with the move. So why are these moves so good? Origin Form Dialga's Roar of Time move can be activated for 6 minutes using 5 candy and 5,000 Stardust. This distorts time for 6 minutes and pauses the timer on items like Incense, Daily Adventure Incense, Lucky Eggs, and Star Pieces. You can activate it for a max of 2 hours and then just keep stacking that for a max of 24 hours. This doesn't work on items like the Max Mushroom, Mystery Box, Coin Bag. There could even be new items in the future that this won't work on. The best use of this move is to be able to pause the timer on the Daily Adventure Incense to just keep using it longer. So if you're hunting a Galarian Bird or a shiny Galarian Bird, you're going to need Dialga to pause that Daily Adventure Incense to do that insane grind. Now, my opinion on the other items like an Incense, Star Piece, Lucky Eggs, you can always just stack more of those. You don't necessarily need Dialga to pause it to do that. If you get a lot of these items from showcases, tickets, or things like that, I just stack them. I don't use Dialga to extend it, but I do use it occasionally for the Daily Adventure Incense. Origin Form Palkia's ability is Spacial Rend. It takes 5 candy, 5,000 Stardust for a total of 10 minutes. It's the exact same as Dialga for 2 hours that you can stack this up to 24 hours if you want. And it increased the distance where you can catch wild Pokemon. This bonus is so cool to see Pokemon further out in the distance, and it works with your Go++. If you're doing a lot of raids and you're not catching and there's a lot of Pokemon around, you can run Spacial Rend and have your Go++ and just catch that many more Pokemon. This adventure effect is great for calm days, spotlight hours, Go Fest, any events when you have a ton of spawns in the wild, and especially when they have increased shiny boosts.
These moves aren't just crucial as adventure effects, they're also amazing for PvP and raiding. Let's take a look at where Dialga and Palkia rank in these 2 areas. So for the Master League, as of right now when we're filming this video, Origin Form Palkia is ranked number 3 in the Master League, while Origin Form Dialga is ranked number 56 in the Master League. Now this changes all the time. When Origin Form Palkia and Dialga were first announced, I think Dialga was a little bit ahead, but then that next season, Palkia was ahead of that. So movesets can always change, but as of now, this is where they rank. Now for raiding, these are both incredible raid attackers. Now Dialga is an A tier overall raid attacker at number 100. As a Steel type attacker, it is an S tier at number 9. And as a Dragon type attacker, it is an A+ at number 12. Palkia overall as a raid attacker is a B tier at number 147. As a Water type raid attacker, it is an A tier at number 30. And as a Dragon type attacker, it is an S tier at number 8. So in terms of Dragon, Palkia wins slightly over Dialga. Dialga is a really good Steel type attacker. Palkia is an okay water attacker, but still a fun one to use. And overall, Dialga wins slightly over Palkia.
Now we know the moves, we know how to use them, we know how they're ranked, but how do they look? Which one is the better shiny? I think Dialga is the better shiny. Palkia is super cool, but wow, Dialga, that's an incredible shiny. Remember, you want to catch these with their adventure effect. Origin Form Dialga's adventure effect pauses items. Origin Form Palkia's adventure effect increases your radius for seeing Pokemon. Origin Form Dialga's ranked higher for raids. Origin Form Palkia's ranked higher for PvP. Origin Form Dialga has a cooler shiny. And the better one is 3, 2, 1. Palkia!
That's because we feel like the true adventure effect for Palkia is so much more useful than Dialga. Pausing your daily adventure incense is cool, but we have paused ours for so many hours and we really haven't seen birds doing that.
I don't really think it's worth going after the birds there. I just do my daily adventure incense. If I see a bird, I see a bird. But we've been to so many in-person events like city safaris, Go Fest, the Go tours, and it makes a huge difference for the amount of shinies that you catch.
It's honestly how so many of the PokeTubers are able to get hundreds of shinies during these events. So if you really want to play to that next level, being able just to see that wider radius will truly let you see so many more Pokemon.
You want to play this event and you want to keep all the ones with their adventure effect. That way you can trade it to people who just start playing the game because we don't know when they're going to be out again. These have been out twice for us since they've debuted, and I know so many trainers that don't have them yet. You can help out someone in your community if you get an extra one.
They're also really good ones to do lucky mirror trades with. So like, for example, let's say you really wanted a good shiny Palkia with Spacial Rend and you didn't get that. As same with someone else, you could always do a lucky mirror trade for that. That's not a bad use of that lucky trinket or something like that.
Or now we have golden bottle caps in the game. So if you got one, it's your favorite, you can always bottle cap it.
That's true.
But you have to get it first.
I think a lot of trainers feel that initial instinct is that Dialga's Roar of Time is better because you think, wow, pausing daily adventure incenses, pausing lucky eggs and incenses, like that's gonna save you so much money. And yes, that's true, but the amount of times people are really playing with a ton of eggs and incenses, I feel like is less times than like when you're playing a calm day and you just wanna get more shinies. That's a good way to get like Shundos or like during Go Fest, just being able to see that increased radius really honestly is such a game changer. And like when you watch other people play the game that use Spacial Rend, I think you'll start seeing that it is just honestly that game changer that just lets you get more Pokemon. It's how you can catch things like 600 Pokemon during a calm day.
And if you're watching this live on Twitch or YouTube, it could be a cream stream and I might be using Spacial Rend.
We use it quite often. Another thing to add that I think a lot of people forget about is that you can use this during spotlight hours. Now it is resources and it really depends on the spotlight hour. I feel like it's one of those that you want to use for something like Morlul spotlight hour with that 2x catch Stardust because you end up getting more Stardust than what you use. And that's what we learned with the Palkia is like we use it all the time. We end up getting the Stardust back that we spent. So it is just that candy that we end up using whenever we use that adventure effect.
And a last minute tip, make sure you have a level 3 Mega Dragon type evolved. That way when you're doing these raids, you're just getting that much more candy. And if you don't have a level 3 Mega, just have any Dragon type Mega evolved. That way you can get more candy. I feel like we're getting to a point where a lot of people have just ran through their candy, so this is a great time to stock back up. And once you get these Pokemon, they're great ways to clean out your storage whenever you're getting a lot of rare candy from raids. You can just dump those into Dialga or Palkia if you don't have something else to put it into.
So let us know in the comments, what do you think about our choice? Do you agree that Palkia is the best? Or are you on Team Dialga?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye everyone.
We want to give a huge thank you to our incredible Patreon supporters. Your support means everything to us and helps make content like this possible.
You're helping us take things to the next level. We couldn't do this without you.